Hi guys, it's Lana here. Welcome back to Lana's Summertime. Lana, winter time. No, that sounds bad. Today's video is going to be a winter curly hair routine, giving you those winter hair care tips because it has gotten cold. I know, I'm probably the 100th person to say that to you. Blimey, isn't it cold? Can you believe that it's dark at 5 p.m? But has anyone asked you about your hair care routine? Has anyone asked you how you've been switching stuff up? Your hair care routine needs to change in the winter time. So let's talk about it. Today, I'm showing you a curly hair winter wash routine, a winter styling routine. I want to call it a winter time styling routine. I'm giving you all my best tips for the winter time to protect your curls from the cold. This video is being sponsored by the Curl Company. I will be using their products today, especially two of their brand new products, which includes their curl jelly and the Moringa Styling Oil. You can find them on Amazon and there is 20% off selected products from the Curl Company until the 14th of November. After that, you can find all of them on Amazon Prime, so definitely go and check them out. I'll leave them linked in the description box down below. Now let's get into what changes in winter and why you need to change your hair care routine. When the air is a lot colder, it does tend to be a lot drier as well, and our hands get dry, our lips get dry, the air gets dry, and our hair gets dry. Some of our top concerns are going to be making sure that we moisturize the heck out of our hair and making sure that we protect our hair from the outside forces as well. So that's going to involve your styling products. Everywhere you look is going to be telling you to avoid humectants, and I think we need a little bit of a refresher on what humectants are because we haven't really gone into ingredients that much on my channel lately. So humectants are basically those ingredients that are designed to draw moisture to your hair. They will pull moisture out of whatever it is that's moisturized and they will disperse it into whatever isn't moisturized. So if your hair is really dry and the air is really humid, the humectants will help to pull that moisture out of the air and infuse it into your hair. And vice versa, if your hair is highly moisturized and the air is very dry, then the reverse can happen where the humectants actually then want to hydrate the air and they will pull the moisture out of your hair in order to do that. So a lot of the advice on the internet tells us to avoid humectants in the wintertime because it will draw moisture out of our hair and put it into the air, leaving your hair dry and brittle and vulnerable to breakage. However, humidity is not the most important factor, and you should pay more attention to dew point. You can find the dew point by inputting the temperature where you are and the humidity where you are into a calculator, and it will tell you what the dew point is. If the dew point is lower than 1.6 Celsius, then that's when the humectant might start to pull moisture out of your hair and leave it dry and crispy. I looked up the averages for London. In December, we have an average of 85% humidity and an average temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. When I put this in the dew point calculator, it showed me that we have an average dew point in December of 4.7 Celsius. So although it might feel cold, these are actually optimal conditions for our hair. This is mostly the same through January and February as well. Here in the UK, we're somewhat lucky because our seasons are relatively mild all year round. Our summers don't tend to get very hot and our winters don't tend to get very cold. We're generally just pretty cold the whole time. And we also have quite high humidity all the time. We don't often find ourselves in that low dew point range. We're usually finding ourselves in the mid-range. So what I'm saying is we really don't need to worry as much as you might have thought, and the humectants are probably going to be fine. But on the particularly cold days, there are extra precautions that we can take, such as using certain products and oils, which I'll explain more throughout this video. So with all of that being said, let's show you my curly hair routine. I have the Curl Company shampoo and the Curl Company conditioner. I am quickly gonna go and do this part, but this is not the important part for today. Today, I'm really wanting to focus on the styling routine. So I'm gonna jump in with a deep conditioning treatment. So this is gonna add a lot of hydration to my hair, which is really important in the winter time. Making sure your hair is fully hydrated, the most that it can be, because that winter air will dry out your hair. It make them dry, brittle, a lot like what it does to your lips and your hands and your skin. Try to find a deep conditioner that has protein, and that will repair your hair, leaving the hair stronger. The cuticles are going to be lowered, so they're smoother, they're shinier, and they're better at holding in the moisture. And you know what's protein because it will say it on the ingredients label. So I would only use this and leave it on my hair for like a maximum of 30 minutes. This one I think says only 3 to 5 minutes, but I do like to leave mine a little bit longer than that, but definitely not too long. Like I definitely wouldn't leave this on all night. I have just rinsed that out. My hair is completely clean and right now it's wet, but it's not like crazy soaking dripping wet because I actually squeezed a lot of that moisture out like this. So another really important difference about the winter time is that it's not... Oh, it's a helicopter. I used to get this nightmare that there would be like a helicopter that would come down to my window and someone would like reach into my room from the helicopter. How weird is that? One thing about the winter time is that it's not as humid outside, so you don't always need as much styling products. But I'm still going to use a leave-in conditioner because I want my hair to feel hydrated. So I'm going to use the Curl Company Curl Defining Leave-In Conditioner. So just squeezing that onto my hands, and I'm actually going to squish this into my hair. This is kind of like the squish to condish method, and it's just a really great way to make sure that the products really get in there, so you can like hear it squishing. But just try to be careful not to weigh your hair down too much in the winter time. Your hair's just a bit less likely to go frizzy because it's really that high humidity in the summertime that can make your hair go frizzy. So you don't have to worry about that quite as much in the winter time. My hair is quite fine, like my individual strands of hair are quite fine. And that's another reason why I don't like to overload it with too many products, because it really will get really weighed down. So if you have maybe a coarser hair texture, you could use more product and your hair won't feel as weighed down. So I'm just going to brush this through to make sure it's evenly applied. I'm going to use their Hold and Body Foaming Mousse. I feel like I just need a little bit of help with volume in the winter time. It feels like snow, you guys. So I'm going to run that through the mid-lengths of my hair like this. So for me with the Denman brush, I like to just go up. I just go straight up in a straight line. So I've just been and run a brush through my hair so that it's nice and defined. So right now I want to go in with the Hero product, which is the Curl Jelly. So this is for moisture and definition, but this is also really going to protect your hair from those outside forces. It does contain humectants, but I don't want you guys to be scared of that at all. They've done a really good job to really balance those humectants with a bunch of emollients as well, like oils like Moringa oil and castor oil. That works really well in the winter time and in the summertime. Any kind of humidity level, any kind of harsh dew points, whether you're at the low range, whether you're at the super high range as well. And what this will do is create a kind of protective barrier around your hair so that nothing is getting in and nothing is getting out. This is actually perfect for curls and coils. So the reason I kind of styled and defined my hair before putting on that curl jelly is because that curl jelly is a holding product, and it's a really good holding product. And I wouldn't have wanted to brush it through my hair and smooth it through my hair because it would have brushed out my curls and it would have smoothed them out so much my hair would have been like straight. Then when it dried, it would have been really frizzy. So it's really important that you don't brush it through again because it will kind of brush your curls out, because the hold is really good. Any winter hair care routine is not going to be complete without some oil to seal in all of that moisture to really finish off that protective barrier around your hair. So I'm using the Moringa Styling Oil by the Curl Company. This is a new product in their line. This is a silicone-free styling oil, which is actually really rare. I'm just going to pour some of that onto my ends to seal everything in. So I'm back again. I've been plopping my hair for about an hour. I always do this, but I don't think I mention it clearly. I don't know. But basically when I diffuse my hair, I never diffuse my hair fully from start to finish, like out of the shower style, diffuse all the way until dry, because that's just pretty intense on my hair. Also, it's not very good for the planet to do it the entire time if you don't have to, because that's a lot of electricity, you know? So just try to like minimize it a little bit. So I've been plopping. It's also a really good idea for the winter time because there's no way I'm heading outside with my hair wet like this. I know they say that the cold doesn't actually give you a cold, it's the viruses that give you a cold, but being cold is what makes your body susceptible to receiving viruses like that. So I don't want a cold. If your hair does get frizzy, then I would recommend not doing it like this and instead just doing it for definition. So the way that I do my hair for definition is to tip my head over and to dry it without touching it. I feel like that gives me a lot more definition. So I've been diffusing my hair for a little bit, but I'm gonna go away and air dry my hair for the rest of the time. But as you can see, my hair is on track to being very defined and very hydrated this winter. Let's go. That gel has done an amazing job. Just definition, baby. I'm gonna grab an Afro pick, or a wide teeth comb. I'm gonna start picking my hair out because I want a little bit more volume than this. Scratch it, I get the volume. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've got a lot more volume than what I usually have. My hair is also really defined and it feels very soft and moisturized. It feels strong, it feels healthy. I feel ready to get out there, start embracing the cold air, start embracing those winter things, the ice skating rink, the building the snowman, the Christmas caroling. I'm ready for all of it. My hair is gonna be able to sustain it. My hair is ready. So if you guys would like to try any of the Curl Company products, remember that they are all available on Amazon. You can also find them in Tesco's and a whole bunch of other places. I'll leave them linked down below, and you guys can get a 20% off discount on selected items on Amazon until the 14th of November, so don't forget. If any of you guys liked this video and you're not already subscribed, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Also turn on your notifications so that you don't miss when I upload a video. I've been uploading so many videos lately, especially on shorts. Let me know if you guys like shorts because I'm kind of getting into it. I'm kind of feeling the vibe with shorts. Also, just promise me that you are going to love yourselves hard today. This might sound corny to a few of you, but I really hope that it resonates with a few of you as well. I know that you show compassion for other people, so please show some of that compassion for yourself today. Give this video a big thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.